Today we will be working on the blues shuffle. Okay, so the blues shuffle starts off on the 5th string on the 2nd fret. So we're going to go up to the 5th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th string on the 2nd fret, 1, 2. Press that down, and with our pick, let's try playing that. We have the 5th string here, and play that. Let's try it one more time. Good. And as you can see here with the sheet music highlighted on the top, we also have a 0 on the 6th string. So that's the open string, the biggest string. Good. And now because they're on top of each other, we need to play both of those together. Let's try that a couple times. What I like to do is I like to have my pick land here on the 4th string. So it follows through this string, follows through this string, and lands on the next one. That way I can get both of them to ring out nice and clear. And let's just try playing that even. Good. Then we're going to come up to the 4th fret on the 5th string. So leaving our first finger about where it is, let's try to bring our 3rd finger here up to the 4th fret. Just try just that one to make sure you're getting a nice clean sound. Just try that a couple times. Good. Now let's try playing both of them together. All the way through. And let's try that a couple times. There we go. Alright. Once you get comfortable with getting those notes to ring out, we're going to try playing each of them twice and moving back and forth. So, highlighted here up at the top, we're going to play this section. And it should sound like this. We get our first finger there, 2, 2, then we come up to the 4th fret, 4, 4. We go 2, 2, and then 4, 4. Okay, let's try the first highlighted section with the metronome. Three and 4 and 1. So that's 2, 2, 4, 4. 2, 2, 4, 4. 2, 2, 4, 4. 2, 2, 4, 4. Very good. Okay, so now the next part of this, we're going to start off the same way with the 2 and the 0. But then later on here, we're at this 3 and this 4. So let's start off here. We play the 0 and the 2 together twice. And then here we're going to want to leave our first finger down, bring our 2nd finger to this 3rd fret on the 6th string, right there. Let's take a look at there. Okay, so this note we want to play with our 2nd finger. Then we're going to bring our 3rd finger to the 4th fret. So together that should be 3, 4. This whole section here will sound like this. 2, 2, 3, 4. If I play that again, leaving first finger down. Notice that on the last 2 notes here, this 3 and the 4, we're only playing the 6th string. So our pick is only hitting this string. That's 3, 4. All right, now we're going to try the whole measure together. 2, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we're going to take a look at the 5th and 6th measures. What we played before was on these two strings, on the 6th string and the 5th string. And now we're simply just going to move our first finger over to the 4th string here. And we're going to play the 5th string open. So we're going to play the 5th string open, 0, and our finger is on the 2nd fret of that 4th string there. We play through both of those together. The pattern is going to be the same now. We're going to play 2 of those. Then we're going to move up with our 3rd finger here, staying on that 4th string, play that twice. And then back to the 2nd fret. And back up. So this would just be a good way to practice for a little bit. But we also have this 3-4 that's in here as well still. So we're going to use our 2nd finger like we did on the first pattern, and then move up to our 3rd finger. So I'm going to play measures 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to move back to measures 7 and 8, which simply go back to the first measure in that whole first line. Oh, I messed that up. It's okay. I can slice it all together like it never even happened. Okay. Now let's take a look at measures 9 through 12. Measure 9, we start off with our first finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, right there. Then we're going to move over to the 4th string on the 4th fret. I'm going to try to use our 3rd finger, but if our hand can't stretch out that far, it's okay to use your pinky here, because you're going to want to play both of them at the same time. So let's just try hearing both of those at the same time. And again, you want to try to use your 3rd finger. It's okay if you use your 4th finger. Measures 10 through 12. On measure 10, we're on the 5th and 4th strings. Pointer finger is going to go on that 4th string. We're going to start off, play it twice, move up, back to 2. That 3, 4. Move on to measure 11. I'm going to move our finger to that 5th string. Then 3, 4. Measure 12 is the same as measure 9. Stretch out our fingers and try to play both of those at the same time. The 2 and the 4. And again, for both measures 9 and 12, you could play just that 2nd fret. But make sure with your pick you only hit that note if you decide to do that. Okay, get ready on measure 9, which is going to be that 2 and 4, because we are going to try playing this whole line here. Okay. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, let's try the whole tune all the way through. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Get ready to change. One more time. And change back. Ready? Change. Here is the blues shuffle played a little bit faster with the repeats. Ready and go. Practice, 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 practice!